Okay. All right, let's start today's lesson. I'm gonna continue. Okay, so today's first character is 中. Okay, 中 is a handleless small cup. Okay, so this is a cup for drinking tea or alcohol. Okay, alcohol or wine, things like that. Small. Okay, 中. So here's some pictures. See these. Okay, so these are having a cup. They don't have handles. Okay, but they have a cup. They have a cap. Okay, and these are for the teas. Okay, and a lot of time they have a saucer. Okay, at the end, at the bottom. Okay, because the Chinese like to drink hot teas, and so the cup could be hot, so they put a saucer underneath it so you can handle it. Okay, and then these are for wines. See, these are for wines. Okay, so these are 中, right? Let's take a look at the character itself. So this one you can see it on the top is the character of 中, so representing the sound. Okay, and 中 also means center, right? Means center, means inner. Okay, interior. Okay, that kind of meaning. And so this is put a 中 over here is also means that it's hollow in the middle. Okay, and the bottom is the character called Ming. Okay, so this Ming is basically is the character means any anything that's a container. Okay, can hold things. It's anything. Okay, anything that can hold things. That's Ming. Okay, so there's a word called 器名. 器名 is basically it's a general term for really for anything that can hold stuff. Okay, and so this is basically put these two characters together, so it means a handleless cup. Okay, for drinking tea or wine. All right, so this is 中. Next one, 舀. Now, 舀means scoop up or ladle out or spoon up. Okay, and so basically using some kind of spoon or ladle or just try to scoop out something. Okay, usually it's scoop out liquid. Okay, called 舀. 舀. Now, if you look at this character, you can see that it's pretty much a picture of that act. Okay, so there's a container, and you can see there's a liquid there, and then on the top, the shape looks like a hand. Okay, yeah. Okay, so like a hand, so you can use a hand that goes into that container and scoop out that liquid stuff. Okay, it's called a 舀. 舀. Yep. Okay, so that's 舀. Next one, 辆. 辆. Now, 辆, this is a measure words for buses, cars, carts, and cars. Okay, buses. Okay, let's show the cars. I put cars over here. Okay. Yeah, it's like that. It's okay. So it's called 辆. Okay, like 三辆小轿车辆. Now, let's take a look at the character. So this one, you can see that it goes with the vehicle radical on the left. Okay, carriage radical on the left, and then on the right hand side is 辆. Now this 辆 represents the sound, of course, but also represents the meaning, because 两 means two. Okay, and so the in ancient time the carriages are usually two usually with two wheels. Okay, two wheels, and so this is they yeah, that's why. Okay, this is a measure words for carriage. Okay, for cars and for buses. Okay, 两 next one 亮 sorry 借 now 借 借 means now this thing originally means a person who have difficulty walking. Okay, difficulty walking because which means lame, you know, crippled. Okay, but this meaning is no longer in use actually. Okay, so currently, and it means what? It means 借 means a kind of period of time, not exactly a period of time. It's the term. Okay, term. Okay, see, like for example, in the United States, right, the presidency has a 4-year term, right? So that 4-year term in Chinese is called 届. Okay, so the same way for college. So if it's a class of 2,000, let's say the Chinese will call it 就是2000届啊86届啊就是that means the term starting from year 2000 or starting from the year of 1986. Okay, so this is called 届yeah, that's the so basically those are means that the turns, the periodical turns, cyclical turns, they use this character to as a measure words. Okay, for these things. 借 okay, now let's take a look at the character itself. So this one you can see that and on the top this part is like a person who's bent over. Okay, who's bent over. Now on the bottom, so this part, it means that it means, you know, it is a container that contains dirt. Okay, contains dirt. Now this is means that put all these together means that if on the road there are things, there pile of dirt that will make people difficult to walk. Okay, so remember that I mentioned that the very original meaning of this character means difficult to walk. Okay, now but that meaning is no longer actually in use. Okay, but currently it means term. Okay, for this for things that is that's cyclical or periodical, you know, things like that. For example, for Olympic Games, for college, you know, for presidency, you know, things like that. Okay, so this is 借. Next one, 对. Okay, 对. Now this one, the original meaning of this character is actually is the original character for 坠. For 坠 is this one, which means drop. Okay, fall from the high place. Okay, that's the this is the original character for this. But currently, for that meaning, a new character has been built. So added a dirt character radical on the bottom to carry that meaning. But this one instead, this one make it to mean something else. So which is means a lineup or a file, or single file. Okay, of people. Okay, so 排队众队横队 And also this is a unit, okay, a unit for military, okay, for military or some kind of collection of people unit, okay. For example, 连队、舰队、球队啊，球队 is some kind of a team of some kind of ball game, okay. 生产队 that means a team of people who maybe are industrial workers, okay, or agricultural workers. 军队、部队 ，OK， 成一小队啊，一队啊，this that means this is our in that case like 一小队士兵in that case this 队become a measure word, okay. So let's take a look at the character itself. So this one you can see that you see this one, remember this part on the right hand side, that means this is you know, oops, sorry, this is for this means mountains, okay, hills, okay, and then this looks like a person, a small person, okay. So this is really, it looks like see here, it looks like a person falling from the hill, okay, falling here. So this character is, the original meaning is fall from a high place, okay. But later on then it changed the meaning to mean like a collection of people, okay, a unit of a people group, okay. So this 对. Next one, 父. Now this one, the original meaning is to cut open with a knife, okay. That's the original meaning, cut open with a knife. But however, again, so that original meaning is no longer used for this character. So currently it means correspond, tally with, conform to, okay. So this is that's one meaning, okay. And second meaning is referred to deputy, assistant, vice, secondary, or subsidiary, things like that. So means it's not the major one, okay. It's not the like the presidency, right? There's a president and a vice president, okay, in a company also, right? And that there's a sheriff and there's a deputy sheriff, okay. So this is like not the main one, not big boss, but the second one, okay. So this means that. Also, there's a let's say another meaning is means like a transcript of the main copy, okay, the 副本. So basically this is a transcript of the original. You will call that too 副本, 副本, okay, 副 something, 副风, 副墨, anything, you know, they always use that. Now this character also is a measuring words, okay. So it means a set or a pair of, or you know, things like that. So 一副象棋一副耳环, that means a pair of earring, okay, called 一副耳环. Now 一副眼镜, 一副手套, you see that the gloves and the eyeglasses, they come in pairs, right? And also 一副嘴脸, 一副笑脸, 一张一副. So that means a 笑脸 means the smiling face, okay. So this is used as a measuring words, okay. So let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, you can see that on the right hand side is the knife, right? And so I told you the original meaning means that cut open with a knife, okay. Now the left hand side is the character of 福, okay. 福 of course representing the sound, Now this fu has the meaning of full. Okay, full, full. Okay, and so here it means it carries the sound for this character. Okay, yeah. Let's take a look at the next one. 旬. Okay, 旬 means a period of 10 days. 10 days mean 旬. Okay, and then also a period of 10 years in a person's age. Okay, so like 年过八旬, that means over 80 years old. Okay, like referring to 上旬, 下旬, 中旬, that means referring to the first 10 days of a month, or middle 10 days of a month, or last 10 days of a month. Okay, so this is 旬. Okay, now let's take a look at the character itself, so you can see that there's a there's a sun in the middle, and then there's a now, and this one you can see that how do I explain to this? This part, you see this part, that's a cross. Okay, that's a cross, and then a curvy thing like that. So this is remember that in the very old ancient days, this is how people count things, right? They draw a line, and then they draw small strokes across that line, and to make a mark to count the days. Okay, and say, so once they carve it and count towards 10, and then they start another one. So that's kind of thing. So this is basically a picture of that of counting method. Okay, so that's pretty much what it is. Okay, so and you see that this is a cross, right? And then they're gonna draw another cross, So, but here they just simplify it by extending that line. Okay, so this is 旬. Next one, 是. Now 是 the original meaning means law, moral standard, or established practice or rules. Okay, that's the original meaning. Now nowadays, of course, it means example, model, means norm, means specification, standard, means fashion, means form, figure. Okay, that kind of thing. Also, it also means that ceremony, ritual, formulas, tense, moods. Okay, so you can see that all these English words, you can get a sense of what this character means. Okay, it basically means all of the things that the English are referring to. Okay, so basically, which means some kind of a form, rule, some kind of standard, some kind of specifications, kind of ritual. Basically, is a something that established with a specific pattern that people can follow. Okay, so basically means that kind of thing. It could be many things. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, you can see that it goes with the 公 right here. Okay, 公means what? Means master. For what? Means master for carpenter, for smith, right? For steel worker, for basically anything worker that work with their hands to making things, right? So it's called 工. Now on the top is 歌. Okay, Now this ge on the top means some kind of pillar, okay, some kind of pillar and with a being on the top. So this means that you're building something, right? So building something. So with the gong and that together, so which means that the workers, the master workers, is building something. When you're building something, you have to follow some kind of standard, right? And so that's that's what this character is trying to represent. Okay, so this is 是 for example, let's say like a 公式 means formula, right? 正式 means follow, formal. 新式 means new fashion. 样式 means some kind of pattern or some kind of 样式, that kind of model that you or some kind of copy that you can follow. Okay, it's called a 样式. Okay, like a 等式, that's equation. Okay, 服饰, that means 服饰, that means a particular type of clothing. Okay, 老式, that means old fashioned. Okay, 仪式, that means some kind of ritual or some kind of formal ceremony. It's called a 仪式. Yeah, you can see that this is 是 that can be used in means many different kind of things, but in English you might find like it translated into many different words, but if you go through and look at everything, and you will come up with like have a sense of what this character means, the abstract meaning of this character. Okay, so this is 是. Next one, 轴 轴. Now 轴 means axis or axle, shaft. Okay, it's called 轴. So anything that this is a round poke, around the beam, around right, and then something that turn, spin around it. Okay, so those are called 轴, called 轴. And so yeah, so 车轴 主轴 轴心 and also this in China traditionally Chinese, they don't use frames for pictures like the Westerns do. Okay, Chinese paintings, they basically they have a 轴 around being, okay, attached to the picture at the end of it. Okay, and then people just hang that thing on the wall, and if they wanted to store it, they will take it down and say basically roll the picture up onto that round wooden beam. Okay, so that thing's called 画轴. Okay, 画轴. Yeah, so this is 轴. Let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, you can see that it goes with the cart radical. This is because for vehicles that you have to have a axe, right, and so that the wheel can spin around it. And then the right hand side is the character 有 有. Now 有 有 is the simplified way of this character called 抽. Now 抽means you can pull out something. Okay, pull out something, because because this 轴, this X is actually put through, a series of holes, right? And then you can pull it out. So when you pull it out, it's called a 抽, 把它抽出来. And so that's why they use this 抽, okay, to represent that this X for vehicles. Okay. Now this character has a second pronunciation called 皱. 皱. Now 皱 is used in this character words called 压轴. 压轴戏. Now this oftentimes people pronounce it wrong. A lot of people would say 压轴戏. So it actually should read as 压轴戏. Okay. Now 压轴戏 means most exciting act that played at the last in a drama. Okay, that's called 压轴戏. Okay. So next one. 当. 当. Now 当 means that it's a shelving or filing, division for filing files on documents. Okay, and those things called 当. Basically, it's referring to the divisions. Okay. Division could be like a horizontal shelving, or could be vertical divisions. Okay, for holding files and documents. Okay. Now it also means now because of that, they sometimes use that to refer to documents. Okay, referring to documents, and also referring to order. Okay, means order. Okay, order that according to importance, quality, price, etc. For example, 高档手机. 高档手机 that means high end. 高档汽车 means high end cars. Okay, 低档货 that means low end stuff. Okay, and also it's a local dialect. Uses this character 当 to refer to gap or piece. Okay, gap or piece. For example, 空档. 空档. Okay, 空档. 空档 means gap. 缺档, 填档. 空档. 空档 means that means a gap in time or space. Okay, 来了一档人. 来了一档人, 几档子事儿. 先听一档大鼓. Okay, so those are basically measuring words. Okay, measuring words for people, for stuff, things like that. Those are dialect. Okay, so some region of China use that way. Okay, so this is 当. Now let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, you can see that it goes with the wood radical on the left, and then 当 on the right. Now 当 has the meaning of appropriate. Okay, appropriate, proper. Okay, now remember this is the original meaning is division, right? Division, horizontal or vertical division for holding files and documents. Okay, and so obviously that those divisions, the size of them and should be proper. Okay, appropriate. Then you can fulfill that purpose, right? So that's why they use this 当 character over here. So to represent the sound, but also to represent meaning. Okay, so this is 当. Next one, 福. 福. Now, 福, this one, the original meaning means width of weaved cloth. Okay, width of weaved cloth. So so weaved cloth, whether it's weaved by hand or weaved by advanced automated machines, no matter what, they all have a width, right? And so that width, it means fu. Okay, so use this character to refer to the width of this weaved cloth. Okay, now, but it's also means the width of anything. Okay, it's a generally referring to width of just about anything. Okay, and the third meaning of this character is a measuring words for what, for clothes, for pictures, for paintings, 一幅画、一幅油画、一幅照片 ，OK， 一幅布啊。Yeah, so this is fu, okay? And 增幅、调幅、幅度幅度 that means the range, okay? 横幅 is a banner, okay? 篇幅 that means means the how big, referring to size of an article, okay? Like 巨幅 that means that referring to a picture which is huge, okay? So yeah, all right, so this is fu. Let's take a look at the character itself. So you can see that this one has the jing radical on the left, and jing means scarf, right? Means handkerchief or scarf, it's a piece of cloth basically. So that's obvious. And the right hand side is fu. Now fu, this fu has the meaning of full. Okay, I think we just actually learned just a few minutes ago. Okay, and so this one means that this full cloth put together. That means what? Referring to the entire width of that cloth. Okay, so this is fu. Next one, so. So now, so this means it's actually is the original meaning is a general term for boat. Okay, general term for boat. Okay, and 粮艘 for example, 粮艘 that means the boat for shipping food, shipping crops. Okay, but however, in modern Chinese, that meaning is no longer in use, and this character basically used as measure words. Okay, measure words for boats and ships. Okay, so 两艘游轮、三艘巡洋舰 things like that. Cruiser. Okay, 3 cruisers. So let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, you can see that it goes with the 周, which is a bold radical on the left, and a character of 手 on the right. Okay, 手 of course is 表示 represent the sound of this character. Okay, and pretty much right now they're only used as measure words for boats and ships. Okay. 轮 now 轮 now this one is only used in naming things, naming mountains and places. Okay, for example, like 昆仑山 昆仑山 is a mountain, is a big mountain in Xinjiang. Okay, in Xinjiang. So 昆仑 嘉伦 now it's also sometimes used in translated words. For example, 嘉伦 is a translated words, which means gallon. Okay, gallon, and then they use this character to refer to gallon. Okay, 囫囵吞枣啊，囫囵吞枣，囫囵吞枣。Okay. 囫囵吞枣. That means you know you eat the dates, dates in whole, without spit out that the kernel inside. Okay, 囫囵吞枣. This is one. Let's take a look at the character itself. So this one, now this one, the simplified one and the original one is quite different. So the original one, you can see that it has two parts. Okay, the top parts, means collecting. Okay, so it looks like the roof, or looks like a roof. Okay, so which means you're collecting things under one roof. Okay, and then the bottom, it's 侧, character of 侧. Now 检测, 侧 means that you basically you connecting all the bamboo or wooden strips together and then become a 侧. So the 侧, the meaning of 侧 is collecting and arrange in order. Okay, has that meaning. So it has the meaning of order. Okay, meaning of order. Okay, and so this 轮, 轮 also means has a meaning of order. Okay, 轮. Now second meaning of this are oftentimes used in naming places and mountains, things like that. Okay, so this is 轮. 朵, 朵. Now 朵 means flower. Okay, means flower. But now it means a measure words for flowers, like 一朵花, 两朵花, and also measuring words for clouds, like 一朵云, 一朵云彩. Okay, also like 耳朵, 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 耳朵. Okay, 耳朵 is also this 朵. Okay, yeah, 朵, 朵, 朵. Okay, now let's take a look at the characters. So this one, you can see that there's a wood radical on the bottom. Okay, wood radical on the bottom, and then on the top, it's something that it's a picture of looks like a flower which is blossom and become heavy, and then it bend over. Okay, it's that kind of thing. So it's a picture of that. Okay, referring to a flower. Okay, so it's called a 朵. Next one, 茶. 茶. Now 茶, the original meaning means grass looks lush. It's called a 茶. Look, grass look lush. Okay, but now, but that meaning is actually no longer in use. Okay, so in modern Chinese, so this character means there's two meanings. Means one means means the remaining studs when you harvest crops like wheat, rice, corn. So when you harvest, right, you cut the stem, and then there's also always a short stub of stem left. Okay, remaining. So you call that remaining stem called a 茶. 茶. 麦茶. 麦茶, that means the remaining stem for wheat. Okay. Now this is also a measuring words. Um, measuring words. Measuring words for how many times of harvest you can do in a year. Because for example, some area you can do basically you can harvest for example rice twice, sometimes even 3 times. Okay, and some place you can only do once. Okay, and so that once, twice, or 3 times, that's called 茶一茶可以种2茶粮食2茶稻子1年种2茶稻子this you say it this way. Okay, so let's take a look at the characters. So this one on the top is the 草字头. Okay, so it's the grass radical on the top. So which means this has something with with grass type of plant. Okay, and the next one, the bottom is the character of 在 在. Now 在 means stay. Okay, means where is at. Okay, that's called 在. Now because we're referring to what's left after harvest, so the things being harvested is being taken away, and what's there is what's left. Okay, so that's why they use this 在 to referring to the remaining stems of those crops. Okay, so this is 茶. Next one, 季. Okay, 季 means now this thing, the original meaning means using a knife, using a scissor to cut it like even. Okay, to like trim it even. That's the original meaning. Okay, that's the original meaning. But that meaning again is no longer in use. The current meaning of this character is means that adjust. Okay, means adjust, arrange to make it balanced or make it even. Okay, for example, 调剂调剂计和. Okay, 调剂. So that means you make an adjustment so that the proportions or the weight or whatever that is become appropriate. Not necessarily exact the same, but it's make it appropriate for your purpose. Okay, it's called a 调剂. Used in words like 调剂, 计和, that kind of thing. Okay, another character. I'm sorry. Another meaning is used in as a to mean doses. Okay, doses for medicine. Okay, 剂量剂量 means dosage of medicine. It's called 剂量. Okay, also means dosage for radiation, amount of radiation, or amount of fertilizers, things like that. Okay, and also it means 制剂试剂毒剂氧化剂指示剂. So these剂 that actually means means chemical compound. Okay, 剂 so when you use that to refer in chemical compound, it usually refer to compound with a specific purpose. Okay, for example, 氧化剂 means this is a chemical compound used to oxidize something. Okay, 冷冻剂 冷冻剂 is again it's a specific chemical compound to freeze something. Okay, so these are all you can use this character to refer to chemical compound for a specific purpose. Okay, and then also, this is a measuring words for Chinese medicine. For example, if 一剂中药, that means one. 一剂中药 that means that means the amount of medicine that's used for preparing the medicine for one take. Okay, that's called 一剂中药. Okay, so this is 剂. Now let's take a look at the characters. So this one, you can see that it goes with the knife radical on the right, and then the qi on the right, on the left. Okay, now qi means even, means like same height or same width, that kind of thing, even. So a knife and even, so put together, so which means that use knife to cut even, with the same length or width. Okay, just like I told you, that's the original meaning. Okay, let's see. Okay, yep, and that's all for today. Okay, happy learning, and bye bye.